Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon to you guys in the EU. How is everybody doing? Katie, Austin, Janice, Tim, Mike, Cadis, Jason, Monica, Nerdstrong, Welshman, Dolores, Steven, Anubis, Jason, might have got you twice, Wafer Juice, David. Good morning, guys. Oh, it's been quite a night, my friends. It's been quite a night. And for me, the night is kind of still going because I got about 3 hours of sleep. And I wish I could say that I got 3 hours of sleep because we played hardcore WoW long into the wee hours of the morning, but that was not how my night went. That was not how my night... Let's not die to the elevator, boss. Let's go, go, go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, the storms last night, Eric. Oh my god. And like, yeah. Oh, it's quite a tale. I don't know if I'm going to tell the tale because I don't know if I'm ready to like live it. It's kind of like a PTSD thing at this point. But yeah, it was a rough time. Let's say that. Oh, I don't know if coffee's going to revive me today. I feel basically dead. Yeah, I'm here because I want to hang out. Because if I don't hang out, I'm probably not going to be able to sleep, and I'm not going to be able to do anything. So here we are. We're playing WoW. We're playing WoW because this is what I default to. Yeah, so like, my street flooded last night. In the middle of my street, the water was up to my thighs. It was mid-thigh on me, and I am 6'4", and I've never been in any kind of flood or situation where the water has been up to my thighs. So a couple of cars got stuck in the water, and we had to, you know, help move them on their way. And then, of course, like, parts of my basement flooded. Yeah, parts of my basement flooded. Right after we were done helping the people in the street and got all cleaned up, everything's hunky-dory because our part of the street wasn't totally flooded. But of course, it rained so much in such a short period of time that the basement did flood. Luckily, we have a big old shop vac that can just suck up like 50 gallons of water. And so yeah, we spent the evening time sucking water out of our basement. Yeah, we didn't lose anything. Well, that's not true. I think I lost my second rig. I think my second rig is toast. But it was a billion years old. So it could have been the power surge we got earlier in the day that took it out. I don't even, because that one isn't hooked up to the battery backup. Yeah, we didn't lose anything because all of our storage stuff is in Rubbermaid bins. Finally got the water out, water drained. Everything's drying now. But oh my god, I didn't sleep. Yeah. The shop vac, oh man. Eric, I was so glad we had the shop vac because there would be no way to deal with it. There would have been no way to deal with it. I would have had to call somebody in the morning. We'd have had to pay dudes with giant vacuums to come out and do it, you know, probably paid them hundreds and hundreds of dollars an hour to do it. Instead, we did it. The result of which was we didn't sleep. And then my mother had a hip surgery scheduled. She had to be at the hospital for that at 6 in the morning. So we slept till about 5. From like 3 a.m. to 5 we slept. And my wife took her, and that's where they're at now. So yeah, my office is in the basement. Yeah, that was the scary part. Now I keep my computer, my main rig, and my USB are off the floor. They're not on the floor. I have them on a rack that's about 7 inches off the floor. And because we've leaked a little bit before. We've had a couple of big rains, and we know where the leak spots are. You know, it's just shitty Michigan basement. It's pretty standard. It's pretty standard stuff. And so we were kind of prepared for that to some extent. So luckily, like, my rig and all of our equipment, like in her office and my office, is fine. Her office remained dry. My office, that was not the case. But the floor down, the good thing is the floor down here is concrete. we have some throw rugs and stuff that we can dry out, but the ground itself is like that painted, treated concrete. So it's at least it's not all like carpeted and we're like having to rip up carpeting and stuff. We were able just to shop vac all the water out, carry the 50-gallon water upstairs out into the yard, dump it, carry it back down, fill it up again, carry it upstairs, dump it. About 5 times I think I did that. Before we can get things under control with like absorption pads. We have like absorption pads from having Goomba. And so it's like basically a pee pad. But the other thing they're really good at doing is they're really good at stopping up basement leaks. So yeah, by 3 o'clock we had it to a point where I could use the pads to kind of put them in the corners of the basement that I knew leaked, and then right now those are like sopping it up and everything's drying out. I got a big old fan blowing on like the wettest corner of the basement to dry that out, and it's it's been a shit show. David, thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the vibes, man. Yeah, it's a routine. I shouldn't say routine because no surgery is routine. But yeah, it's not like an emergency surgery. It's a planned hip surgery. She's got some hip problems. It's gonna get better after the surgery because she'll be able to heal up and get strong again. Yeah, it's been rough. So here I am. I'm gonna try to go slow and be careful, so as not to die. Because I have about 3 of my 6 senses. How many senses do we have as humans? 5, 7? I have like 3 of them right now. 3 of them. So yeah, it's anyways, you got 50 inches of rain in 3 or 4 days in 2016. That sounds apocalyptic. Yeah, I already thought that, like, once I realized the water in the road was like up to my hip, like I should have known that the basement was just gone. And it's like some people on the street, they probably had it much worse because the street kind of like, apparently the street dips down in the middle of my block. And so where my house is at, there wasn't any standing water in the road, but like 3 yards from my house, the standing water started. And then it got deeper and deeper as the hill goes down. And then up on the other side, you know, not as much. So the people in the middle of my block, I can't imagine what their basements look like, because we all have basements here. And like, there's really not a Michigan basement that's not brand new construction that doesn't leak. If you're in a house in Michigan with a basement and the house has been up for 40, 50, 60 years, your basement leaks a little bit. Somewhere it does. And so those people, you know, in the middle of my block, they probably had it worse. I think I could hear them bailing out. We were listening at like 3 in the morning to what sounded like somebody like using a wet thing, like a squeegee thing to push water, and like bailing out with like what sounded like a bucket. Like, it sounded bad. Yeah, I told my wife, I'm like, we gotta try to not have a basement ever again. I don't ever want to have to worry about that again. But for now it is what it is. Yeah, it was nuts. I've never experienced anything like it. It was like, you know, it didn't rain for long, and that's why I did not even realize it. We were just sitting there chilling, about to turn on some TV after the stream, and I had just cracked a beer. I'm like, okay, I got time for like 1 or 2 beers, and then we hear like people outside like yelling for cars to stop coming down the street, and then we look out the street, and it's like so black we can't see, but then it looks like, oh, people are standing, you know, knee deep in water out there. Oh, look, now there's a car stuck in the water because they tried to gun it through the water, and now they're just floating. Yeah, David, we're kind of lucky because it's like a half-finished basement. So like I said, luckily there was no carpet. Luckily, like all the furnishings down here, like there are no like couches and stuff like that. We have chairs, we have desks, you know, we have work stuff, and like luckily everything important is off the ground. But you know, besides a couple rugs that are gonna have to just be dried out and then steam cleaned, like we didn't, you know, we're not gonna lose anything, thankfully. All of our storage bins are all Rubbermaid bins, so like they could float away and they would be fine. You know, we stopped using like cardboard boxes to store stuff a while ago. Yeah, carpet, drywall, insulation. Yep. I can't imagine like if it was a finished space and it flooded that way, it'd be like nothing. It wouldn't be usable right now. The only reason it's usable right now is because everything is concrete, and that's it. Oh, this guy just crept up on me. Look how slow he crept up. It's not time for a close camera. I'm going way out today. I'm gonna have to play like this. It's gonna be the only way that I can react fast enough to stuff. I lost my second rig, I think, and that was it. I think we lost the second PC. I couldn't get it to power on today. I tried draining the capacitors on it, but then I think that I had that weird power surge that only seemed to affect the basement yesterday. I'm like, man, that could have blown the caps out. It's plugged into a surge protector, but I don't have it plugged into the battery the way that my main rig is. So we could have lost it from the water, could have lost it from the power surge, but I think it's dead. And it's an older PC, but it was nice to have it. Now we're gonna have to replace it, because now we're kind of used to having a second rig. Oh, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll try to pay attention and like actually play some WoW, and not just like lament my sorrows and all my lost hours of sleep. I probably sound a little rough today, so at least you guys know why. Stay away from Morladim today. I have to stay away from everything. Like, I should not even be fighting this guy. I should not even be fighting this guy, because I'm pretty sure he's out level. He's level 8, we're level 8. Okay, yeah, I probably should not be fighting this guy. Gonna have to be, like, extra super careful today. Janice, you got about 3 hours today of sleep, and you're working with numbers? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Yeah, luckily I don't have to do like any actual... I don't have to do what somebody would call work. I will take this in the spirit that it was given. I will take the things in the spirit that... If someone walks up to me and they want to trade me some food, I really appreciate it. Because as I'm looking at my... It's funny that you give me food, because as I'm looking at my my bags, I don't have any food. So yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So we're looking for stuff on the ground too. Doomweeds. Maybe I should focus up on the doomweed a little bit, and we can work on killing these guys while we do that. Yeah. Thanks, Johnny. It's yeah. Luckily, you know, like I said, it's fine. You know. It's just, you know, I did not want to get no sleep. We thought, you know, we'll get some sleep. It's gonna be great. We'll get to have some sleep. No, negative, no sleep. So, you know, that'll only really impact today, and we don't have any rain in the forecast again for like the next 12 days at least. So that should give the earth time to dry out. And like when it rains a little bit, we don't have any problems. You know, it's when it rains a lot really quickly that it just saturates the earth, and then it starts leaking into the spots that it leaks in. Oh. Alright, Doomweed. And then we need Grave Robbers, Mongrels, and Ichor. How many people are playing today? Oh, 50 or more. 50 or more. 650,000 people lost power in that storm. When I think about it, I don't know how we didn't lose power. Yeah, I didn't get to see the lightning part of the storm because we were streaming through the lightning part of the storm, but my wife took videos and showed me the lightning part of the storm that came like right as the rain came on. It looked pretty nasty, and yeah, I'm really surprised that somehow through it all we didn't lose power. That would have been a disaster, because then there would be no shop vac and there would be no anything. And without doing that, like, I don't know how much more water would have accumulated if we hadn't immediately started bailing it out. It could have been more than where my PC is at. It could have been more than 7 inches in certain spots if we hadn't started like actually taking care of it immediately, like, in real time. Do we have a guild yet? We don't have a guild yet. It takes 10 silver to make a guild. I have the silver now, but then I need 10 of you guys to be an Orgrimmar. So we can get the charter signed. I don't want to have like random people sign my charter. I feel weird about that, because then I have to kick them if I don't know who they are. Janice, I'm probably going to now. My desk isn't quite long enough to have it up here, but I have it on like a crate that keeps it 6 or 7 inches off the ground, along with my battery backup. And yeah, if not for that, it would be toast. My second rig was on like wheels. They were like big, like 2-inch wheels that kept it off the ground, but that wasn't enough. And I think it bit it because of that. Let's wait a little bit into the stream, and I know YouTube is like slow at showing people the stream, especially when I schedule it like on a really short notice. So we'll wait a little while, and maybe when I jump back over to do stuff in Durotar would be a good time to do that. We'll see if we can get 10 of us together. Yeah, we're on Skull Rock. I'm thinking that maybe this is the case where I was wrong, and maybe people did not do faction specific. Maybe they actually split. It could be. It would be an okay thing to be wrong about. If the servers are both equally balanced. I don't feel like they will be. I feel like they'll probably be 60-40. I feel like Skull Rock might end up being like 60-40 Horde, and Defias might be 60-40 Alliance, but maybe it won't be such a drastic split. I'm gonna look up. Yeah, somebody said that there were some Alliance, and yeah, I think there will always be some. I'm gonna look up stats like as we. I think it'll probably take a couple days for there to be like any posted server stats. I wouldn't think there'd be any yet. Let me check. Let me check the typical sites that I check. Here we go. Let's try this one. These are the classic realm clusters. I don't want the realm individual realms. This is probably not the easiest way to do this. It's not listed here. So yeah, where I'm looking, we might not have. I'm on Warcraft Tavern. I don't see that they have any stats yet. Huh, okay. Eventually they will. That's awesome, Amy. Thank you for the update. I was keeping an eye on my phone, but if you can update me here, that's a little bit more convenient. Eric, I got one of my names. But I have a special character in it though, because like I got my name really fast, but I did it on a character appearance that I didn't plan to keep. And I thought if I got my name and then deleted the character, that it would be in my deleted characters and it would keep the name safe for my account. So you know, I deleted the ugly character that I created very quickly, and then I created this character. But somehow I guess it didn't hold my name through the delete. So while I was making this character, someone grabbed my actual name. And so I ended up having to put a special character in it. Yeah, I was this close to having my name. Yep, I had it for a split second. Yeah, it was a big oof. I guess I don't understand how, like, the game reserves your name. I could have swore that if you make it, even if you delete it, it still holds it to your account. But apparently that's not true. I guess that would cause problems. Like, you could take a bunch of names, then just delete all the characters and hold on to the names forever. But I don't know why I thought that. I'm just a big idiot sometimes. I like having my name because it just makes it easier for people to communicate with me in the game when I have my actual name. And now that I have a special character, that makes it a lot harder. You know, if they want to try to type to me and they can't get me from the guild listing, they have to like type the special character out, which you got to bring up like the Windows character map to get it. That was not fun. Let's not be right here. Yeah, I think the trick is just to not be here. That sounds like a good trick. Let's get out over this way, where it's a little bit safer. Yeah, the special character makes it a pain. And in solo self-found, it didn't matter so much because you can't really like invite people to groups and stuff, but yeah. I'm not running the add-on. Actually, I mean, I might accidentally be running the add-on because I don't know if I updated all my add-ons. I don't know if by updating them... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, good. I updated them all, but no, we're not using the hardcore add-on anymore. It's not really needed for me right now. We're not doing any of the challenge runs or anything like that right now, so we are add-on free. Can you shift-click the name in chat? You probably could, and if you're looking at like a guild listing, you know, you can get it from there. Ra, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, she's had problems with the hip for a long time, and so the surgery is to make it so that it can get better. And you know, there will be like, you know, a process of like physical recovery, but once it's over, she'll like have all of her mobility back, I hope. Hey, morning, Alex. Good afternoon, man. It's been a rough one for me. I hope you're doing well. I feel you, man. I'm really sleepy too. I only got a few hours of sleep due to a bunch of real life stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty exhausted. I wish I could say it's because I was up all night playing hardcore WoW, but that was not the case. The super chat sixes, the super chats, the way YouTube handles those is they count towards your daily revenue, which you pay out at the end of each month. Well, technically you don't have to have it pay out at the end of each month. You could let it sit there on your YouTube account as long as you want, but it pays out every month. It calculates out. It's not like an immediate thing. A donation is different than a super chat. Donations are handled through my PayPal. And so donations, like, you probably see in like a couple of days. But super chats go into your daily YouTube revenue. That's how they handle that. Barnesy, I appreciate that. Thanks for being here and hanging out with the stream. Oh, muted, Robert. You're muted. It's going to be a rough day if I'm hitting the mute button and I don't know it. It's going to be a rough day. I should probably put pin a comment about how out of sorts I am, so that if I seem like super out of sorts more than normal, people can kind of know what it is. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That way I don't have to like tell the story over and over or anything. People just know like why I'm kind of out of it. There we go. That's fine. That about sums it up. I'll go ahead and pin that. Also, fair warning, since I'm here alone today, my wife is with my my mother at the hospital. Since that's going on, I might have to, at any point in time, I could have to get up, and if the dog is exploding or anything like that happens. And if I have to do that really quick, sorry, I will log my character out so that we don't so that I don't come back dead, you know. But there may come a moment at any point when I might have to step away. It may happen multiple times throughout the stream, so I apologize for that ahead of time. Alex, you started the Forsaken Mage? Yeah? You got some, you're gonna get some bags going? Janice, that's extreme. Everyone's gonna be fine. That's a little extreme. Now, by my dog exploding, I meant my big dog barking really loud at like anything he sees outside. That's what I meant by my dog exploding. Exploding in sound. Yeah, like he's an alert dog, so like it's hard for me to tell sometimes if I actually need to pay attention to him or if he's just trying to be loud. And when I'm here alone, I might have to get up and go check. That's all. Yeah, no dogs are actually going to be exploded in the filming of this stream. Yeah, no dogs were exploded. That's what it feels like to me, because I'm very like sensitive to noise. So like when he starts barking, it just feels like an explosion going off. Like, I really have I have a low tolerance to it. And that's why I describe it as him exploding, because it's sudden and it's super loud, like an explosion might be. And yeah, if you have like noise sensitivity issues, the last thing you want at any point in your life is a dog just starting to bark extraordinarily loud, non-stop, like he's kind of trying to do now. I made a mistake of like opening all the windows and stuff, so like any noise he hears in the neighborhood or a person's voice or kids laughing, he's gonna bark at. And so it was my mistake to like open the windows, get some fresh air in the house. I should have sealed everything, left the AC on, and burned all the energy. Now he's come to the stairs to tell me that he's still making noise. It doesn't seem urgent. It seems like he's either bored or Goomba's harassing him. Kids aren't back in school yet. The kids here, we go back on the 28th. So this is the last weekend of summer vacay. And then my boy will be back in school, and we'll have a little bit of a different schedule. We'll probably be streaming more often around this time of day, actually. Whereas like recently I've been streaming at like 2 in the afternoon. We'll probably be doing the stream closer to this time. And then I might split it. I might do like an evening stream as well, so we can like catch people in different time zones. Yeah, exactly, Mike. Exactly. He's telling me like every single thing he sees and hears deserves many barks, just so I know about it. Yeah, Sixes. I bet you're south of me. In Michigan, we don't. They leave school on June 10th, so they're in school till like the middle of June, and then they go back a little later. A lot of people get out in May, and so they go back at the beginning of August. But not in Michigan. We try to let the kids out of school before it gets hot, and we try to bring them back after it cools off, because a lot of the buildings, especially like when I was a kid, didn't have air conditioning. So yeah, you're in the Southwest, so it's hot all the time. So like you guys have air conditioning in all your schools, and you just go back to school when you want to go back to school. Like they get to make a schedule that makes sense, that isn't based on the temperatures, because it's always miserable and hot. Right, that's what I was thinking. Okay, what do I need at the vendor here? I can barely see it. Coarse thread, okay. You are not the trade goods vendor. Michigan is like basically in Canada. Yeah, yeah, sure. It basically is Canada. Yep. I can drive 40 minutes, go through a tunnel underwater, and I can be in Canada. Or I could drive 40 minutes, go over a bridge over water, and be in Canada. Yeah. It might be like an hour actually from where I'm at, but upstairs we go. We didn't set our Hearthstone here last time. We need to do that this time before we get going. Level 9. Yeah, at some point I probably will have to collapse today. And what I'll do is I'll probably do like an evening stream as well, where I'll get on similar to the time we were on last night, and do that. If I get to a point today where I absolutely have to go, I'm just gonna run into this pole. Nobody mind me. If I get to a point this morning where I just have to like go collapse somewhere. All right, so we have Fields of Grief, level 7, Scarlet Warrior, level 8. We can do those both out to the west. Are we ready for that at level 9? Is that what we want to do? In the Undercity, the Prodigal Lich. That's a little bit of running around. We didn't set the Hearthstone. I'm never gonna set it. I'll go set it right now. And then I think we have to run into Undercity maybe to get that breadcrumb for Prodigal Lich. Luckily, Tim, under most circumstances, I can just tell myself to go to bed. If I'm tired, I can usually tell myself to go to bed. Last night was like super stressful, and that didn't happen. And then when I woke up this morning, all I could think about was like checking on the basement and making sure like the water was still receded and that things were going to dry out and be fine. So I couldn't sleep in this morning either. People who nap are weird. That's not untrue. I think that generally like most people are weird. But yeah, I love me a good nap. Yeah, Tim, that was me. Yeah, I was just laying there most of the time. I think the only reason I think I slept because I remembered like fragments of dreams. Like I'd blink, and I'd remember like a dream, and I'd be like, well, wait, if I blinked and I dreamed, I must have slept, right? And so that's the only way that I'm saying that I got 3 hours of sleep. Is that I remember that I dreamed a couple times, and so I'm assuming I must have been asleep for a little bit. But yeah, I was just laying there, like just wondering, like, what am I going to walk into the next time I go downstairs? Is it going to be better, or is it going to be worse? I was never a napper until I had my son. And then I learned that you have to get sleep when you can. And that's how I learned to lay down for a nap and just tell myself to go to sleep. Because yeah, he was not a good sleeper, and so I didn't get a lot of sleep. I still don't think he's a great sleeper. He still hates going to bed. I'm not getting on that elevator. No way. Oh, don't do it, dude. Oh, I thought dude was toast. I thought this dude was toast. I thought he was gonna run right on that elevator. Johnny says, after the 4th child, I just slept while I walked. Yeah, it will probably feel that way, right? You probably just feel like asleep on your feet. I remember that feeling. What's the deal with the elevator? If you get off the elevator or on the elevator at the wrong moment, it will drop you. It will pick you up and drop you. It will leave you behind and drop you, and you will die. You'll be dead, and there will be no appealing it. There will be no saying that it doesn't count and resurrecting. There will be nothing except re-rolling. So you have to be careful. Gotta be careful on the elevator, boss. Do we have anything we need to drop off? I don't think so. I checked auction house prices this morning. The price of leather is really low. It's like they're selling it for like 5 silver, 5 silver a stack. It's not worth it to sell anything for 5 silver a stack, in my opinion. So I'm probably just gonna wait, and I'm gonna save half of it. I'm gonna hoard it, and the other half I'm gonna put in the guild bank. There you go. See, Alex has seen somebody die in his guild in the elevator. So, yeah, elevator deaths are real. I'm surprised we aren't seeing like any bodies, but I don't think the bodies are staying in the world. I don't know what causes it. Is it when you don't, like, okay, so when you don't res and you stay a ghost, doesn't your body typically hang out for a bit? $5 silver will get me another bag. That's not a bad idea. I do have some silvers, although we have level 10 spells coming up. Auntie, sometimes I sleep as much as I want as an adult, but then when I wake up, I don't always feel refreshed. But I'm lucky. I have lots of days where I could sleep as much as I want, especially on summer vacation, like when my son's not in school. I can typically sleep if I want to. If I want to deal with the guilt and the shame of sleeping till 11 o'clock, I can do that usually. But usually I didn't spend 3 hours like sucking water out of my basement with a shop vac. So today there was like, I couldn't sleep in just because of like, I couldn't sleep just because of sheer anxiety. Oh, you were comparing it to making money off of it. Yeah. That's fine. What I see is like, if I hold on to it now, in a couple weeks, I'll probably be able to get like 20, 30, or 40 silver out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna try to actually play the economy in a way that one would actually try to like play the economy. So I'm gonna hold on to my low level mats, probably until like a while, until I think people have some gold, until I think people are on alts that also have gold, and then we're gonna, you know, we're gonna start running the economy, making some money. I also have to make my bank alt. I have to make my bank alt, and I have to do it right now. Sorry. Create new character. I know how to click the buttons. It's fine. Boom. Who do I want? Who's gonna be the easiest run? I think maybe an undead would be fine. I wonder if my name is still taken. Let's just try it. Yeah, it's totally taken. Okay, Ramble's banked. Okay, I'm not gonna run her right to the city right now, but there she is. I am doing mining, yeah. We have a mining pick right here. Yeah, somebody. I think the person who grabbed it originally said that they dropped it, you know. But then I think as soon as they dropped it, like somebody else grabbed it, who has no intention of ever dropping it. Robert, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yep, there's gonna be like I'm gonna be sending stuff to the bank alt. Yeah, including money. Including money, just in case, you know. Not that the warrior's not gonna live forever, but we're doing the roguelike meta progression with the bank alts. So. Or if we get like if we get any really good looking greens, I'm probably not going to sell anything on the auction house for a while. I'm probably going to send all the good looking greens and probably the material stuff over to my bank alt, and then I'll do all the auction house stuff eventually from the bank alt. Or I'll just hold on to stuff for future characters. How will guild administration work if the GM character dies a horrible, violent death? You can still be a GM as a ghost. In my case, I'd probably just pass it to somebody, and then they could pass it back to me when I re-roll, you know. But yeah, you could be a ghost GM, I guess they said. So yeah, that's a thing. Make the bank alt the GM? That's a good idea. I could do that, yeah. That would prevent, you know, the bank alt's probably never going to get killed, assuming I can get her to Undercity safely. So that's not a bad idea. I could do that potentially. What if the person I pass it to doesn't give it back? Whatever. I mean, why would they want to do that? If it's someone who I'm going to pass it to, then I have fair confidence they're going to pass it back. You know, I'm not going to pass it to just anybody. And if they didn't give it back, I'd be like, okay, cool, alright, time to start a new guild. You know, like, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, so we have level 11, we're not doing that. Let's go do the Lich's identity. We're about to max out skinning. Yeah, there's a skinning trainer right here. How fortuitous is that? Let's level up our skinning. Mike, your shaman died at 11. I'm sorry, man. Maybe try a priest. Maybe try a priest. With priest, you get the power word shield, and that could help you like get out of some situations that otherwise might kill you. And priest, if you get a wand early on the priest, like you can go from pull to pull without having to stop and drink or anything. It's really quite powerful. John, do you think the orc is an easier run? Yeah, you know, yeah, it might be equivalent, but yeah, I think it's pretty safe though. Yeah, try an undead priest. Anything with a bubble will help you out. Give you some time to decide if you need to run away. I'm thinking that Tearsfall Glades is not really going to be the like hot place for mining. Won't I run into the same problem I ran into with my pally? What are we talking about with the pally? Are we talking about my pally's complete inability to get a weapon? Kirib? Is that what we're talking about? This isn't solo self-found, so no. We shouldn't have any problems like what we had on the paladin. The paladin's problem was that there was no way for us to get a good weapon. And the paladin was also F-tier DPS. You know, the paladin is literally the worst DPS in the entire game. In Classic. And so I'm never going to have the problems that I had on the Paladin. But, you know, we can get weapons from the auction house. We can get weapons from multiple dungeon runs. I could have somebody just trade me a weapon. You know what I mean? There aren't any rules like that in the version that we're now playing, so. I probably already have forgotten to skin some bats, haven't I? Yeah. I'm like, blah. The fact that I'm able to like move the character around and that we haven't died yet actually is surprising me. Mm-hmm. Whitney, good morning, or good afternoon. It's still morning, I think, for me, yeah. Dropped a Billy Club. Yeah. You know, this has more damage than the two-hander that we're rocking. Oh, it's a mace. We don't have the required proficiency for that item. I guess we'd have to get the Thunder Bluff to learn maces. That's going to be a huge pain. I need to buy an axe soon. I might have to prioritize buying a weapon soon. Because this weapon is basically garbage. And there were some juicy two-handed axes on the auction house for like 15 silver. So I might have to... I might have to do that. We'll learn level 10 spells and abilities, and then we'll see, like, how much money we have. Unless we get an awesome weapon, like, randomly. Before then. You guys are talking about the Tauren moving slow. Yeah, it sucks because, like, they move at the same speed every other character does, you know? But because they're so big, their animations have to be, like, slowed down. So they can't take a stride that they would take if they were actually 7 feet tall. So what you get is a character that looks like it's moving in slow motion. Because God forbid races have, like, different movement speeds. And I guess for, like, PvP it makes sense. You can't have a Tauren, like, outpacing everybody, but it creates a weird experience when you're trying to play one. What happens if you die and something is up for auction? Blizzard addressed this, but the problem is, like, they address things in so many different posts, and they don't seem to have it all in, like, one spot, so I couldn't remember or find it, you know? They did try to address it. And it was in one of the 17 articles they released leading up to launch. So and then they kept re-releasing some of the same news posts that were already released, which made it, like, more confusing. But yeah, somewhere in one of their myriad blue posts, they did explain what would happen to auctions. And for the life of me, I can't remember what they said. Yeah, they released so many of them, and then sometimes it felt like they were just pushing the same one that they already released, so, like, it was hard to tell, like, what was going to be new reading and what was going to be old reading. I don't think you can use the mailbox as a ghost. I don't know what happens. But the thing is, like, Blizzard did think of it, and they did put something in place. There's something in place. Something happens to the auctions. They could just get vetted into space, like, just gone. I'm not sure. They said don't die, you don't have to worry about it. They said it's fine, you're never gonna die, right? Yeah, Vic, that would make sense, but I don't think it's what they did. I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, so you could at least go in and you could, like, handle your auctions and stuff. You could have a ghost doing all of your, like, economic stuff for you. Ghost Bank. Call him Ghost Bank. The stuff in the auction house on a dead character should spontaneously appear in a random chest. Fair. I think maybe you should just get all that stuff, it should just go into the bank of your next character. Like, you re-roll, and then all of your auctions and anything in your mailbox go to your new character. Something like that. Why so many strikes on the ore? That's how Classic worked. In Classic, you have to hit the ore multiple times to get all of it. I think by Wrath of the Lich King, they made it so you only had to strike it once. But yeah, in Classic, how many hits it has, like, you want it to have more hits because you're getting more resources out of it. It didn't used to be one and done. It is one and done now. It used to be like this, Anubis. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but this is how it used to be because we're in Classic era. And like I think by Wrath of the Lich King, that was when they made the swap. So you just get it, you loot it all at once, right? Instead of having to loot it one hit at a time. But what we have here is what we launched with. It would have been really smart to heal up a little bit before going in on this guy. Yeah, it would have been smart to heal up a little bit. We've got somebody in stealth over here. Here we go. I'll be surprised if he doesn't aggro. Is he not going to aggro? Okay, we're good. Alright, now this one goes all the way back to the Undercity, doesn't it? Yeah. Do I want to make that run now? It goes all the way back to the Undercity, and then we have to come all the way back out here to do the next part of it. Do I know that I auto-sold at least 2 gray mail pieces? I did not notice that, Monica, but I totally believe that happened. It is kind of unfortunate that Leatrix does that. Yeah, we could definitely use what's called a chess piece. It'd be nice to have a chess piece. I'm sure we vendored a couple of those. And yeah, the auto-vendoring is probably pretty harmful early on in hardcore especially. It's definitely not helping us out. Yeah. Tentra's happy Friday. Thanks for being here. Is Questie not allowed in hardcore? Anything's allowed. Yeah, you're allowed to use whatever add-ons you want. We're using Questie right now. In official hardcore, there are no arbitrary rules. The only rule is that you can't die, and the other rule is that dungeons have a 24-hour lockout. But there are no arbitrary rules. Maybe we'll be able to get a potion here. I'd love to have a potion. Yeah. Let's do that. I think that's going to be really, really helpful. That's going to save our life right there at some point. Yeah, many of the rules from the unofficial were just to try to make it like so people couldn't cheat, kind of. Like, I don't know. It was also solo self-found, and solo self-found hardcore is a different type of hardcore. So, yeah. Yeah, but the auction house rules and the trading were to stop, like, if you, like, just getting stuff from, like, a random level 60 that was not a hardcore character or something like that. But yeah, everybody's hardcore here, so we're allowed to use the auction house and stuff. Alright, what do we want to do next? I guess we're going out to the pumpkin patch. We could do pumpkins and the warriors over here, and then after that I might take us back over to Duratar. You wonder if low-level greens are going for big money? No, yeah, they're not right now. Well, it's like, we saw a really good two-handed axe for 15 silver that I'm probably going to buy one of today if they're still similar price. But nothing seemed to like but somebody said they saw bags for like 10 gold. I think there will be some people who just like, they try to put it up there for a lot. But obviously, like, nobody has 10 gold right now to spend on a bag, so, like, eventually the price is either gonna have to come down or the auction's gonna, like, stay up there. Hey, like someone traded you a black bag for free? That's awesome, man. Yeah, they're like, I don't want this. I would take a black bag for free. Yeah, we didn't get any bags on this character. It's kind of sad, and it's almost like, I almost see it as a bad luck thing when you just don't get any bags. We've got nothing. Yeah, you know, Vic, I worry that eventually we're still going to have bots. What's going to mess up the economy is when, like, bots get to level 60 and people are selling gold. Well, once people are selling gold, then the economy is going to probably go into the garbage. And we're going to see stuff that's, like, way, way, way too costly. But I think for a little while the economy will be good. Yeah, I'd love for the economy just to, like, work and do its thing and be, like, a normal functioning economy. But I don't see how they're going to stop bots from doing the whole bot thing. Yeah, the Blizzard said they're going to be doing a type of self-found. It wasn't solo self-found. It wasn't as cool as account self-found either. But they are going to be doing a server at some point in the future that's like a self-found server. But it's not, they're not going to exclude grouping, so you're not going to have the rules that, like, you can't group up with people. So it's not solo self-found, but it is going to limit you to, like, not using the auction house and not trading, I think. That seems to be something that's, like, in their plan. Alex, you saw some bots last night? Oh god, so it begins. So it begins. I wonder if there's an easy way just to, like, get bots killed. Is there a way to just, like, easily get a bot killed? Can we chain a bunch of enemies, buff the bot, drop the aggro onto the bot, and get it killed? People should make, like, roving bands of, like, bot killing. Because, yeah, it's sad, but, like, you'd think, how could it get to 60? But they're gonna get to 60. Because they'll just tell them to grind on, like, low-level stuff, you know? Megan, you're in a 92-minute queue for the EU server? Oof. Really? That's, well, you guys are in, like, your prime time, right? Is it the evening after work hours for you? It's just noon for me. I could see that as the day goes on today, especially with it being a Friday, like, maybe there will be bigger queues. It's hard to believe there will be bigger queues when there weren't queues last night, but maybe day 2 is the day of queues. There aren't GMs anymore. Yeah, Vic, the reason why the GMs don't make them go poof is because there's no GMs. They'd have to pay someone to have a support job. And corporations look at support jobs as money sinks because they say, this is a support job, this does not make us any money. And then after a while, what they do is they cut all the support jobs they can. It's why they don't have, like, internal QA testers anymore. It's why they put things up on PTR so the players can test their broken game. It's because QA testers, like GMs, they're a cost center. You know, they're not going to make the company any money ever in the eyes of, like, shareholders. And so, yeah, the reason why GMs can't handle the botting issue is because there just aren't GMs. There's, like, 2 GMs, you know? They got someone to look at tickets, but they're not going to get someone to look at tickets for bots and investigate the bots and delete the bots. It would take an army of GMs to, like, manually combat the botting problem. They'd have to pay, like, 100 people minimum wage in California. Minimum wage in California is like $76 an hour. No, it's not. People in California wish it was, but yeah, no, they're not gonna pay GMs. Out of the question. How can you identify bots? I think it's tricky. I don't know. I think if they're just, like, farming in one spot on, like, one enemy, maybe something like that. If they're flying, if they're fly hacking, that's an easy one. Like if they run up a tree and shoot into the sky, it's probably a bot. But besides that, I don't really know. Besides like the really blatantly obvious stuff, I'm not sure. Like this guy right here, he could be a bot. I don't know. Maybe his Voidwalker's a bot. I have no idea. GM strikes me with lightning right now. Like, how dare you talk about me? That'd be fine. Yeah, just deletes my character. Right on, Johnny. Yeah, we'll see. We should be able to get it going later on. I'm probably gonna do 2 streams today, and like sleep in the middle of the day. So yeah, I appreciate that though. Okay, we need pumpkins. We gotta watch out for respawning farmers. Everyone's gonna be after the pumpkins. Am I ninjaing pumpkins if I grab one near where they're fighting? I don't want to ninja anybody's pumpkin. But I might have to. You're seeing corpses in Mulgar? I haven't seen any corpses, I don't think. I was thinking maybe they weren't leaving them in the world. Oh wait, is this a corpse? No, that's not a corpse either. No, I haven't seen any corpses. Which, like, to me seems highly irregular. We'll see you later, Johnny. Where are all the corpses? Nathan, good morning, good afternoon, man. Thanks for being here. Yeah, anybody else have a queue to get in today? I was on like pretty early for local time, so I didn't have one. Does undead cannibalism only work on enemy corpses? It should work on things like these guys. I should be able to use it on them. Well, not me, but if you were an undead. If I were an undead, you could use it on anything humanoid, I think. Yeah, any humanoid corpse. Yeah, they have to be humanoid. Which is weird. You think it could be like humanoid and beast, right? I mean, if you're an undead, what's the real difference? It's meat. It's the fleshy meats. Yeah, I haven't seen my first corpse yet. You guys have all seen, like, dead bodies. Maybe I'm just not looking, like, you know, maybe I'm just not aware enough to see them. You nailed it, Vic, yes. You're technically, like, English language-wise, you're absolutely right, yeah. I guess I wasn't really questioning, like, the name of it so much as, like, the reality behind the fact that if they're eating flesh, there's probably not a lot of difference. But yes, for the sake of the ability being called cannibalism, it makes sense. You got me. My brain's working really well this morning. My brain always works, like, super well, top-notch. And this morning, it's working even better than ever. They become what they eat. Okay. Okay. See, dropping the zombie lore. I get, like, yeah, it's called cannibalize, you know. Well, yeah, why can't undead understand common? That has always annoyed me, too. Yeah, like, why is it that, that undead can't speak the language that they spoke when they were humans in Lordaeron and they died? That is incredibly frustrating. No, they speak gutter tongue or whatever it is. Yeah, but why? But why? Why would that be the case? And why is it that all the story characters in WoW, like, why do they always just speak common? Like, why don't they ever, like, they never have conversations in their native languages? They all know common. Like, when trolls are walking around in cutscenes, like the Sourfang cutscene, like, they're just talking to each other in common. Like, why would that be? Why would they be talking to each other in common? Why would Zappy Boy, a young troll shaman, why would he know common and speak it so casually? How have the mob quests been so far? Named mobs have not been good, but like normal guys are fine. Like, we're doing pretty good with this one. We need 10 of them. It looks like we're not going to be like in short supply. There's layering going on, so like not everybody is in the same phase. And it seems like especially once you get outside the starting area, there's enough layering going on that I'm not really having a problem getting things. Any dungeons today? Not this morning. No, probably not today. I don't think we'll get to a level where we can do it today. But I definitely won't be doing anything this morning because I'm like half dead. Yeah, I had a really rough night and I'm like basically half dead. The fact that I'm on here now is probably not like good for the health of the character, but I'm trying to be careful. I will eventually feel better after I get a little bit of sleep. So in the middle of the day, I'm gonna have to nap. I think I'm gonna have to nap in the middle of the day, and then I'll probably come back and do a little evening stream. You heard about the rains, Ashwin? Yeah, our street flooded. Our basement tried to flood. It was a shit show. And so instead of having the nice relaxing evening that we thought we were going to have after the stream, we had chaos. Chaos. You know, just yesterday was really rough. It's been, everything else has been fine. Yesterday was rough. I mean, I had the last weekend we did the move, where we moved my mom in. That was rough, just because I hate moving things. I hate moving trucks, and I hate moving things. So that was rough. Yeah, yesterday was unexpectedly bad. I didn't know yesterday was gonna be, and it was like, it sucked because the stream was so much fun. I had such a great time with you guys. It was an amazing stream, and then like it was like I instantly paid for how amazing the stream was, with just like physical work, just like anxiety labor of vacuuming out my basement. It could have been worse, you know. Thankfully we had the shop vacuum, and without that there'd be no way to deal with it. The good news is, like, it hardly ever rains like that. It was insane. And also, there's no rain in the forecast for, like, the next 15 days. So I'm hoping everything just can dry out. Yeah, Mike, it was really amazing. We had a really big turnout. I was super happy and, like, really appreciative to have everybody there. Not every day can be 300 concurrent viewers. Not for a channel my size, but it was really amazing, the turnout that we got. I don't really, when it comes to playing WoW, like, I have so much fun with you guys, I don't really care too much about the concurrent views. If I only cared about views, then I'd probably have to stream a lot less. You know what I mean? Like, for the algorithm's sake. What the algorithm would like me to do would be to stream less. I think that's what the algorithm would want me to do. But I don't want to do that, so I don't. It's really good on a morning when I feel half dead and can barely function. I cater to a different audience. Yeah. I think like, yeah, definitely like, I don't know, I don't really know. I think Asmon's audience is pretty broad. Like, I don't watch his streams, but I watch his YouTube stuff. So I count myself as like part of his audience, even though obviously I'm never gonna like watch an Asmon stream. I'd rather just see the clips. I don't think he makes overreact content though. Like, not Asmon. I know some people do. I think Asmon makes like genuine reactions to stuff. I don't think that anything that he ever says really is dishonest. Obviously, like when you're an entertainer, like of course you're gonna have like a certain energy that you want to promote and stuff like that. But I've never felt that he has been disingenuous with like any of his opinions or reactions. Yeah, I can barely keep up with chat with like 100 of you guys here. I don't really know what it would be like with more than that. I'm really happy with you guys and the audience that I have. I don't know about like being at a point where you have that many people and trying to like facilitate dialogues and have like meaningful conversations with so many people all at once while actually playing the game. I don't need to be killing the farmers. And we don't need to be hanging out with the pumpkins. What we need to do is we need to find some more warriors. 3 of them to be exact. I mean, at this point, Asmon owns lots of stuff. Like, he owns lots of things, and he employs lots of people. Yeah. I have to check my message here. Nice. I'm pretty... Isn't he part of, like, an actual gaming studio now, too? And then he owns, like, a computer company that builds PCs? I don't know, he probably does a bunch of stuff. When you have millions of dollars, like, you start investing it in owning things. And if you are someone like him, then you probably want to like own things that you're going to care about. So, you know, you own things you care about. And you probably just start growing that side. and then you rely less on like on the stream, you know. There are 5 owners. Yeah. It's a rocket. Yeah, get it straight. It's obviously a rocket. I always find it really funny when people just have like really negative takes on Asmongold. I don't know. I just like, I don't know. Like, cause I watch some of his stuff and like, I don't know. I think he's an incredibly smart person, and I think he talks honestly about how he feels about stuff. Obviously he does that as like in a certain way, you know. But that's all like any entertainer does. And then of course like, they want to like get to a point where they can own things. Like, you want to have a gaming company, you want to own a gaming studio because they're into that kind of thing. And I think it's just more of like people just being interested in people's opinions. It's like how we go back and forth about things here. Like, sometimes people just enjoy hearing someone else's take on something, you know. A lot of people they want to hear takes that agree with what they think. You know, that's part of everything. That's a huge part of parasocial relationships, is that for a lot of people, they only work when it's someone who's mirroring what you think. Yeah, Vic, exactly. I think he is a genuine entertainer. And you just, like, if you take it for what it is. I like his content most when he feels completely differently about something than how I feel. Because I like to see the opposite side of things, and he's very good at explaining his thought processes, and he's very good at considering multiple sides of an issue. I think he's incredibly smart and thoughtful, and especially when his opinion does not align with my own, I like to hear him talk through his opinion. I find stuff like that much more insightful and entertaining and enjoyable when it's someone who does not share my opinion. But I don't think that's what a lot of people seek in their social media. I think that people are accustomed to seeking things that just like that agree with exactly what they think. Which to me, there's no point in it. Like, why do I need to watch something that agrees with what I think? I already know why I think the way I think. I'm more interested in seeing somebody who thinks totally differently than me. There's ore down here, but I don't think I'm going down there to get it, because there's also, you know, murlocs. We are full. We do need Vilefin scales. However, we can go back up here to get Maggot Eye eventually. We can get them then. I think I want a hearth back. I think I just want a hearth back for now. It's uncomfortable for a lot of people, especially people who have never worked in a place in life or never been in groups of people where people have different opinions. As a lot of humans try to like surround themselves with just people who are like similarly minded. And unless you become part of like a diverse work group or like a diverse school group, you don't like let yourself get exposed to other people's ideas. And but like in certain jobs and certain professions, you by necessity are exposed to all kinds of people who have different views on how like one thing should be done. And when you work long like that, you get used to the idea that people are going to bring their own unique thoughts to an issue, and that everyone's going to have a different take on something and different ideas on how to handle a problem. But if you're never exposed to any of that, you know, then you're not used to the idea that, like, people are all different, everyone's gonna have a different viewpoint, and, like, people can still be valid even if you don't agree with them. I think that a lot of people, when someone says, I don't agree with you, I think what a lot of people hear is, I'm disregarding your opinion. I think that unfortunately that's what people tend to think right away. They hear an opinion that doesn't agree with theirs, or they are told that someone does not agree with them, and then they think that that's the person disregarding their opinion. It's like, at one point, yeah, kind of, like, I have a different opinion than you, like, your opinion, you can still have your opinion and feel validated in your opinion, but I don't have to accept it. No one has to accept it. It's almost like people feel like they need their opinions validated in order for their opinion to have value even to themselves. Like, your opinion should have value to you regardless of whether someone's going to agree with you or not. And if your opinion doesn't have value to you unless someone else agrees with it, then you should really think about your opinion and what it is. I'm going to sell this mace for now. I'm not going to get to Thunderbluff anytime soon. So, yeah. Maybe I should hold on to the rough stones and put them in the bank. Shiny red apple can go. You think Blizz up the drops, Jason? Like, on like, green drops and stuff? I haven't really gotten anything, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna sell the leather scraps. 24 silver. I want to go get an axe off the auction house. I want to go do some shopping. I want to go blow all my money. I'm gonna let the 24 silver burn a hole right in my pocket. And then we can stop at the bank, we can drop some things off. Proof of demise. What is this? 10 scarlet insignia. Okay. We are gonna go arms until we have enough talent points to make Fury interesting. Yeah, we're gonna go arms at first. And then, I don't know how many, we'll take a look at the talent trees and we'll decide, like, when we want to go, Fury. I am looking for a dude. The dude is in the basement and we're gonna poison him. I think that's what it is. Yep. All right, guys. While I'm safe here, I need to go AFK for about 5 minutes. I need about a 5-minute break. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stay here at the inn, and I'm just gonna mute myself and walk away for a few minutes. I gotta get some water. I gotta re-up my coffee. I got a bio. I gotta stretch my legs, and I will be back in 5 to 7 minutes. If you guys can hang out, I'd really appreciate it. If you gotta go, then thank you for being here. I appreciate all that you guys do. Alright, there we go. Yeah, sorry, I got back down into my office and I realized I'm cold. It's chilly down here and I'm shivering. Yes, shivering, I know. Unpin that. Oh yeah, the weird tavern music. Alright. So, I think now we head back over to Duratar, right? Or should we do Proof of Demise? Let's do Proof of Demise. Well, that was your mage, Alex. Agent Dad, I'm doing okay, man. I had a rough night, but I had no sleep. But the day part of today has been okay. But I've had no sleep. Dustin, good afternoon, man. Thanks for being here. Ashbad, hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I did want to go to the auction house. I got so distracted. It's gonna be a day. Yeah, I should go to the auction house. We're using, I think we have the starter axe on, right? Yeah, we have the worn battle axe, which is probably not good. It's probably not going to cut it. Let's head back that way. And we will get our shopping done. I'm thinking we should be able to afford at least the axe we saw yesterday, which was like a level 5. It had like, you know, 3 times the amount of DPS our current axe has. The vendor I was at had one. Was it expensive though? Because sometimes the vendor weapons are like really expensive. Sometimes it's cheaper to get them from the auction house. I feel like a lot of times the good green weapons off the vendors are like 30 or 40 silver. Jackie, good afternoon. Thanks for being here. It was 4 silver. I just wasn't looking. The tea, the chaga tea? Yeah. It's like I didn't even really get a chance to get sleep. It wasn't even like I got sleep and it was bad. There just wasn't any sleep to be had. Yeah. Basically 0 real sleeping happened. I was in bed wishing that I was asleep for like 3 hours. So, alright, so, yeah, we could go back and check the vendor. I'm gonna be lazy. I'm gonna go to the auction house. Red Robin, I can't even talk about it. If I saw it, I couldn't say. You should know that I won't talk about that person or any of those people. I'm not even, it's not even like I'm interested in it and I won't talk about it. It's like I'm not even interested in it. It doesn't interest me a single iota. I don't care what happens. And yeah, it's just I don't really care about those kinds of things. It is safe, yeah, because I don't know and I don't care. Yes, pretty much. Like politics doesn't exist here. We're just here to play WoW. We talk about all kinds of stuff, like, and I feel like I express a variety of opinions, but I'm never gonna express opinions about politics or political people. We're not taking the elevator. Yeah, and that's like even if I had an opinion, you know what I mean? I still, especially if I had a strong opinion, then I certainly wouldn't talk about it, but I just don't care. Alright, we're on the elevator. Be safe. Yeah, Ash, we're gonna have a guild going eventually. Maybe sometime today. We might have a guild. It might be this evening. It might not be this morning. But at some point today, I hope to have a guild going. All right, auction house. Let's dump some of our stuff. I want to see how much ore is. So we'll look that up. Let's stash all that stuff. My dog is still barking. There's not a lot of copper ore on the auction house, but it's also not selling for a lot. All right, so we want axes, two-handed axes. Okay. All right, prices went up a little bit. I'm gonna do it anyway. I should have grabbed the of the bear one. Damn it. I just saw it. There was an of the bear. Oh well. You live and you learn. Yeah, we're an orc, so we have axe specialization. Skill with axes and two-handed axes increased by 5. So, yeah. Alright, well that's going to be a lot more DPS. We are now completely broke. So, yeah. Just about what we expected. Let's go back to the mage quarter and we'll get that breadcrumb turned in, then we have to run back out to the lake. We could try to get the charter signed when I go back over to Durotar. I think we'll see what level this follow-up is, and maybe I'll head back over to Durotar before we do anything else here. And if we wanted to get together in Orgrimmar, then maybe we can get it signed. I guess it would be nice to do it as soon as we can. That way we don't have to keep talking about it. We can just start inviting people. That one's level 8, so we have level 7, and then over in Duratar we have like... Why do I feel like the Duratar stuff is still like a much higher level? Maybe I should have people meet me in the Undercity. Maybe we'll be here for a little bit instead. Yeah, I feel like we should at least do Scarlet Insignias. Alright, so let's do it this way. If you are... Maybe I should do it like this. No, I don't. That's not gonna work. Alright, here's what I'm gonna say. Are there 9 of you guys out there who can meet me in Undercity? If you can meet me in the Undercity to do the guild charter, raise your hand. Yeah, raise your hand. Raise your hand in chat. If you can meet me in the Undercity, I need to get, I think, 9 other people here besides myself. And I can hang out here at the bank, and I can work on some crafting. By crafting I mean crafting bandages, because that's really all I can do. I could fish for a little bit, but the fishing in Undercity is not very good. It looks like we might have some people. Okay. We might have 9 people. I don't have the silver for it, so someone's gonna have to front some of the silver cost. Alex, if you just want to get it together, like if you got the silver, I have 8 silver, and then what I can do though is I can start dumping my copper ore and stuff into the guild bank. Yeah, will we have to group up to like be in the same layer? Are we gonna have to form like a little raid group to get us all like in the same layer of the game to get this done? I think I want the guild name to just be HC space Ramblers. HC Ramblers. I think that's what I want to keep it as. Just something simple. I know we don't need the HC tag, but it's hardcore Ramblers. I like it like that. Let's do that. Caleb says, I'm at the same place you are, but I don't see you. Yeah, we're probably in a different layer. We may have to form up into a group to get people into our layer to sign the charter. That could be a real thing that has to happen. Oh, we're actually at the guild people, so that makes sense. Yeah, I'll stand by the guild people. We can sell some stuff. I'm putting Alex in charge of this. Alex, when you get to Undercity, go ahead and invite me to the group, and then we'll figure out how to get everybody into the lair. And I barely have 2 brain cells to rub together at the moment, so. Right on. Not a huge rush. Anything else I can do here? Not really. Skull Rock is West Coast, and then the other one, Defias Pillagers, is the East Coast one. We went on Skull Rock mainly thinking that like Skull Rock was going to be primarily Horde, and the other server would be primarily Alliance, and I don't know if that has shaken out yet. I feel like it's going to be 60-40, 60-40, which is still pretty balanced. But yeah, if you guys are here and you're not seeing me, we're on different layers, so we'll eventually get the group going and get this done. In the meantime, I could try to do some fishing. I don't know how fruitful it's going to be. Actually, I can't because I don't have a fishing rod. I don't even have a fishing rod. The special character, it just has like a little apostrophe over the E. I can't. I use the Windows character map to get it. The Zeppelin's outside. If you're trying to get to Undercity from Orgrimmar, just run outside of Orgrimmar, hang a left, and you'll head towards the Zeppelin Tower, and that'll take you over to the tower outside of Undercity. How has my experience been so far on the official hardcore realms? It's been good. Yeah, yesterday was awesome. There was a ton of people. It was like waves and waves of human beings running out into the fields to slay boar. Very exciting times. And it was a really good stream last night. It's been good so far today. I'm just dead tired today. Someone on the Alliance side said there's a level 40. No, even if someone was playing really hard from the very moment the servers came up and they never stopped, they wouldn't be able to be level 40 yet. I think it's mathematically impossible. Do I think the servers will stay healthy in the coming months? I don't know. It's really hard to say. I don't think they'll have that continual growth that Bloodsail Buccaneers and Hydraxian Waterlords had. I think that we might be at the peak. I think launch, unfortunately, like usually what happens is launch is the peak, right? For hardcore, for a while, it was just growing and growing and growing, and then Blizzard killed it by announcing that they were going to have their own server someday. And then that kind of killed it on the other servers. So I don't know if it's going to be a thing that grows, but I think it's going to be a thing that's around. I just don't think it's going to like continue to grow like it was. You think they'll get to a point where they need to merge the servers? Yeah, they might. I think that'd be a good idea. Just to break it down to one server if they can. Maybe once they know like how many people are going to play and how many people are going to keep playing, maybe they'll be able to condense it down to one server per region. One server per region is really the way that you want to do it if you can. I feel like maybe having the 2 servers was more just a way to like make sure the server did not fall over completely. And yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. I was hoping that there'd be like server stats so that I can see the populations of these servers, but it doesn't look like anybody has them yet. Let me check again. Yeah, I still don't see any stats. It might be a while. Nice. Who has invited me to a group? Fallen one, who are you? I don't use any sugar tactical, no. Not in my coffee. I use a little bit of milk to make it like not black. Okay, right on, Clint. Cool. I knew it was somebody. All right, we'll hang out here and then we'll get this together. Yeah, outside of the starting area especially, there has been a lot of layering, and you're just not seeing... You're not seeing as many people as I feel like you would see on Bloodsail Buccaneers. Even though the people are there, I don't... Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of layering happening. Hey Clint, go ahead and invite Alex's mage, Frost Whisper, all one word, or you can pass me lead and I'll do it. I like in Wrath how you can like recommend people to be invited. Like you can just click them and then you can like recommend the invite. I think that's like a really cool functionality that the game needs to have. Because yeah, it's super helpful. I'll take it. Thank you. Much appreciated. Do we have Aldi's in the US? Yeah, we have Aldi's. Yep. Here it's kind of like a discount shopping center, like for groceries, like discount groceries. Yeah, they do the super un-American thing of making you bring your own bags. Yeah, they don't give you trash bags to put your food in. They make you bring your own bags, or sometimes they'll put stuff in like old boxes for you. The dagger, Alex. Do we have the people we need? Should I go do this? I don't even know what I'm gonna do exactly. Okay. How do I form a guild? Purchase a guild charter. We need one more. we're close. Am I typing the name here in this field? Is that what it wants of me? Whoa, that's not right. All right, I'm gonna click purchase. Unless there are any like last minute objections. Somebody invite Tiny Tears. Tiny Tears, all one word. I just saw the whisper before it scrolled away. Actually, I'm making it very difficult for you not to play. It's a good time to play, man. Like if you were ever gonna play, it's a really good time to play. I have lead. Oh, damn it. Who gave me lead? Who did this? Who gave me lead? How dare you? Now I have to do things. Alright, let me do this first. HC Ramblers, right? Good. Okay, purchased. Okay, so now I have to invite people. I have to type the things. I told you guys I can barely see straight today. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that was wrong. Okay. Zenkai, I got you. I'm probably missing... Okay. Be sad, dog. Let's see. I got you. Have I missed anybody that wants to be in the group right now to sign the charter right now? And how do I prompt people to sign the charter? Guild charter. Right click for details. Okay, okay. And then to request signature, I don't really know what to do. I clicked it. I guess I have to like click a person. I just start spamming you guys with this. I should probably just go through the group and do it. That would be smarter instead of clicking on your individual characters in the game world. All right, let's do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have to. Oh God, can I move this? I can't move this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to move this then. All right. Sorry guys, bear with. I don't know how I got lead, but I ended up doing this. Okay, let's try again. We got banker check. Okay, here we go. Request signature. Request signature. So, okay. And then from here I can G invite people, right? I have no idea how to do that. And then so is it /G invite all one word? Or /G invite? Oh, that didn't do it. Oh, there we go. I am not in a guild. wait, what? Wait, what do I do with it now? I am not in a guild. I have to register the guild, right? Is that what I gotta do now? Because it says I'm not in a guild. Okay. Register a guild charter. Did we do it? I think we did it. Okay, G invite, Robert. G invite. Okay, and then I have to do some like officer things. Boop. Boop. Do officers have the ability to invite, or do I have to like set that up? I'll probably play more with the rankings and stuff later. Murder tacos? Yep, yep. Welcome back, Johnny. G invite. Murder tacos. Okay. Clint, you didn't get to sign it? What? Hold on. Oh, let's do the G invite. I keep typing invite instead of G invite. There you go. There's the invite. Quirks. I'm gonna miss people in the scroll here. There, quirks. Quirks KS. Alright. Pass him to the mage, let him do it and go to bed. That doesn't sound like a horrible idea. It doesn't sound horrible. Are we good? Did I get everybody that wants to be in for right now? Thanks, Amy. Did I get everybody? All right. And then as we go, I'll probably change some of the rank. I can change the rank names and stuff too, right? I'll probably play with some of that as I go. Guild control. This is probably something to look at. Guildmaster stuff, officer stuff. Okay, officers can do basically everything that I can do. Good. What about other ranks? Veteran, okay. Initiate. Initiate? Initiate is like less than a member. I'll probably end up bumping most people up to member, especially people who joined today, but we'll see. Alright, excellent. And now I need a tab where I can just see like guild chat. And I don't have to see the scroll of general chat, so I need to create a new window. Chat. Alright, there we go. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I am gonna leave the raid now. Boop. Alright. And with that, I think I'll maybe head back over to Duratar. I'm still iffy on whether we should do Scarlet Rings, but I think I will. Now that I brought everybody here, now that I dragged you all to the Undercity, I'm going back. Yeah. Camping King, pop your name into chat. I must have missed it. Someone will get you. Did I not dump stuff in the bank? I think I got it. Yeah, we did. We dumped a few things into the bank. Should be good to go there. Well, if I die, I can be a ghost. Ooh, I'm not getting on that elevator. I have a bad feeling about that one. I can still be GM as a ghost, or I could pass lead to somebody else and they could pass it back to me. The flight path tactical, because we don't have that as an orc, do we? I'll get it next time we're here. Before we head down to Silverpine, I'll get it. You say you will, but you won't. But listen, but I intend to. Yeah, when I say I will, I do intend to. Will I remember to? Probably not. Probably not. But I know we'll have to come here at least a couple more times before we're ready to go into Silverpine. So I have a couple chances to get the flight point. If I get to Silverpine and I don't have the flight point yet, then yeah, then shame on me at that point. Shame on me. Alright, I am going to go do the insignia rings. I want to get rid of this level 7 quest. So let's go do this really quick. Not really quick, but let's go do this first. Then we'll jump on the Zep, then we'll take it back to Durotar. Yeah, what character was that? That one time when people thought I was trolling. People thought I was trolling because I was like standing next to it at one point. I think that was in a recorded series, right? Wasn't that the first troll mage that I did? Yeah, I think that was in a recorded. It must have been the troll mage. But yeah, people started to leave comments saying that I was trolling them by not picking up the flight point, but I wasn't. I was being airheaded. Like, yeah, I'm incredibly airheaded. I don't do the thinking very well. I was a troll. I was a troll and I was trolling everybody. Obviously. I'm super excited about the guild. Super stoked. What monitor am I playing on? Just like a trash LG monitor. Yeah. It's 1080 or whatever. It's like it's nothing special. Yeah. I've never really invested a lot in my monitors. So I've just got two LGs. What I care about is that they're relatively big, and that both of my monitors are the same monitor. Outside of that, you know, it was a cost consideration. I definitely don't have what you would consider cool monitors. This area seems a little bit farmed out. Just a little bit farmed out. It would be nice to ding level 10. And then at least that way we could start looking at some of the talents. Oh, here we go. There are guys all the way back here. I'm not really digging how close they are. Am I gonna pull both of them if I do this? No. I feel like it was probably pretty close though. The size of the monitor? I want to say it's 24. It could be 27. I don't know. It's big, but not big enough. I could go bigger. I don't think I'd have a lot of space on my desk, but oh god, it's gonna be hard for me to learn your guys' character names. Yeah. Hey, people can put little comments, right? Can you guys if you guys have the ability, could you like put a comment by yourself telling me what your name is from chat to your character, so I can start to learn who people are, because I'm not gonna remember from today, and yeah, I'm not gonna remember from today. So I'm wondering if you guys can if you're able to put notes in. Well, hat, that's an easy one. It's okay. Some of you guys who have the same name, you know, I'll get that. But for those of you who have different names from what you have in chat, yeah, if your character name is the same, then good, we're good, you know. But if it's totally different than your name in chat, then a note would be really helpful for me to keep track. You guys don't have permissions. It's a role-based thing. Let me fix that. I should be able to fix that. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do these things apparently. Some of you can, some of you can't. So it's gotta be a role-based thing. Let me check it out. Somewhere there's nowhere really safe here. Maybe right here. No, that's not safe either. We're already in combat. I'll look at it soon, and then we'll see. Guild control. Okay, so if I'm looking at everyone's an initiate right now, so they need to be able to edit public note. Yes. Let's do it for member, edit public note, and then I'll bump everyone up. I don't know if we'll ever do recruiting, but oh, banker chick, you got the veteran somehow. Must have already been a member. Why are some people members and some people in... Oh, okay, this is already... Somebody else is working on this, right? Officer, good. Everyone's good now? Maybe? Initiate. Member. Okay. I think I got everybody. If you're still an initiate, just let me know. You get a promotion, and you get a promotion. You didn't want a promotion, but you're promoted anyway. That's how Garrosh felt. Thrall was just handing out promotions. He got one even though he didn't want one. Make a rank of founder. Everyone who signed, I think it'd be maybe everyone here, maybe everyone that's here today, because I think already I've already forgotten who signed the charter. That would have been a really smart idea of me to do before that. I probably should it'll be day one. That's a lot of typing and stuff for me though. That's a lot of stuff I'd have to do, and I'd have to do it right now, in the mental mindset that I'm at, where I barely have 2 brain cells to rub together. I don't know if me trying to type more things and click more things is gonna be really good. I don't know. Severing Axe of the Tiger. I think that's basically what I have. It would be a little bit better just because of the Strength and Edge. Strength and Edge would make it a little bit better. I mean, it'd be at the cost of stamina, so. But as far as DPS, it's the same. Oh, maybe I was muted. If I was muted for that, you might, Johnny, you can invite. I might have been muted for that, but you're an officer now. Congratulations. Now you can invite. I need to do privileges for members to use the bank. Yes, that I should do right now. Like, listen, nobody ninja the guild bank. What kind of control do I want to give? Is it gonna be like, am I gonna be very open with this, or am I gonna be more paranoid about it? These are things I should probably decide. I'd love for it to be like, take what you need, leave what you don't type of thing. I'd love it. I'd love deposit only. Everyone's already like, nah, don't open it up. Yeah, I feel like I probably can't make it totally open, can I? I probably can't make it totally open. I wish I could. There's a universe that exists where I could, but I just know that if I do, then I'm probably asking for it. Better safe than sorry. Yeah. In this case, unfortunately, that's probably true. So let's see. Members. I don't see any, why am I not seeing any guild bank stuff? Demo, remove member, edit, officer, chat, listen, promote, invite, set MOTD, message of the day, view officer note, modify guild info. Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing any controls for the guild bank. Thoughts? Any thoughts? There aren't guild banks in Classic? Holy snikes, what? What? It seems like that may be true, but if that is true, then I did not know that. No guild bank? That's a bummer? Maybe I didn't open the bank yet? Wait. I have to open the guild bank? We need some real info on this. Enough of your speculation. Your guild had a huge bank. Okay. Yeah, so like what should I have to do? Do I gotta go back and talk to the guild guy and be like, hey, open me up a guild bank? And now guild banks are not in Classic, not in Vanilla Classic. Okay, I think we're reaching a consensus. And I think what we've decided is that vanilla. Oh god, now someone says I have to buy it. Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys. It's like, can we get a guild bank? Yes, no, yes, no. Okay. So we're split. Some of you guys are saying not in vanilla. Some of you guys are saying yeah, but I have to plop down some money for it. Some of you guys are saying in vanilla, but not in vanilla. It costs money. It costs money, buddy. I wish I could filter by rank, so I could see like at a glance who is an initiate and who's not. Member, officer, member, initiate, boom. Member, initiate, member. Okay. All right. Oh my God, you guys, you guys are like so ambivalent about. I've never seen chat so divided. I've never seen this chat so divided. How is there this much division? I mean, I can't complain because I don't know the answer either. But to be fair, like, I've never run a guild, so. Little Goomba, get out of there, Goom. You can't be in there. Go on. Sorry. He's snooping around some cables. Chat GPT says the guild banks were introduced in Wrath. I think in this case we have to trust the AI. Yeah, I think we probably have to trust two things. The first thing is that like I don't have permissions, okay? And I will say that like even if it was the case that I had to go buy the guild bank and like to open it up, I would still have permissions in my options. And then yeah, and so I think that I think there is no guild bank, which is sad. I probably can, Tweety. I have to open up my character map to get that special eye. Let's see. Where are you? There you are. Select, copy. Okay. /G invite. I think I got you. Added in BC. So ChatGPT is right and wrong. For our purposes, it's the same, which is that we have come to the conclusion that we don't get to have a guild bank, which on the one hand means that I don't have to worry about somebody ninjing it. On the other hand, it's kind of a pain, right? It's like, yeah, I want to be able to share stuff amongst the guild. We're just going to have to like communicate in guild chat, like if we want to give away greens, we can mail them to each other and stuff like that. Find each other in trade. It just makes it a little bit more difficult. Bank alts are like bank alts are the guild bank of vanilla. Okay, makes sense. I mean, I will check out the guild people, but thinking about the options they had, you know, the guy had like. The guy had the option of like opening the charter and registering the charter. There was nothing there about like a guild bank. So, but I'll still click around next time I'm in a city, just to assuage my curiosity. Did I just one-shot this thing, or did something weird happen? I don't think I did that. It was tagged by somebody? That makes sense. Matthew, no invite going out for the guild? If you need an invite, man, just pop your name into chat and someone will invite you. If I missed you already, sorry. I'm also like not in a very safe spot to be distracted. It was safe for a minute, but there's now only one other player around. So no longer very safe. Anubis, I like watching YouTube on my 72-inch as well. Yeah. Yep, it's one of the big reasons why I put my videos up in 1440 so that they look decent on the TV. Although with the streams, like the bitrate, YouTube wants me to keep my bitrate at 10,000 kilobytes a second. So that like degrades the quality a little bit. Hexy, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's going to help out a lot. Because now I can do this. And I can get people sorted out. There you go. Guys, at some point, and you guys probably noticed it and I didn't, at some point we hit level 10. I didn't notice. But yeah, at some point we dinged. Alright, so yeah, we're probably gonna go here at first, but let's have a look over in the Fury Tree. And just see like what are we looking at here? Like we'd probably go Cruelty, increases your chance to get a crit strike by 5%. Improved Demoralizing Shout is not like super sexy, but could help with survivability. But we'd probably go Unbridled Wrath. So 8, so almost 100%, right? No, that's not 100%, Robert. So like 50%, 40% chance to generate rage when you deal melee damage with a weapon. So probably 5. Improved Cleave, maybe? Piercing Howl, yeah, probably. Blood Craze, yes, absolutely. Regenerates 1% of your health over 6 seconds. Oh, after being the victim of a crit strike. No, I don't want to ever be the victim of a crit strike, so negative. Improved Battle Shout, yeah, probably. So dual wield, we have to get... So, like, basically when we can dual wield. So, what are we looking at here, then? This will be level 14. Level 19. Like, level 26. Don't forget food. Yeah, I haven't forgot food yet. I did get food sorted out really quick when I took a break, but I will probably have to do that again soon. He knows to come see me if he needs anything that he can't get for himself. Yeah, for now I'm gonna go into arms. We're gonna go here. That's what we're gonna do for now. So those of you who can do math better than I can, what level am I going to have to be to have enough talent points to take dual wield? Because whatever level that is, that's the level where we're going to respec into Fury. There we go, I think I got everybody. Dual wield at level 20. Okay. Yeah, for some reason the math I was trying to do in my head was not getting me there. And I just had to give up. I had to give up trying to do the math. $25, okay. And it started. Oh, I don't want to hear the rain. Oh my god, I'm gonna have PTSD about the rain. Oh. Literally, I just had like a wave of cold, like, sweat wash over me. Hearing the rain sound. I used to find the rain really soothing in this game. I wonder if this PTSD will ever go away. Oh, gross. I might switch the banner out today. Yeah, it's probably time to switch the banner out. I'll switch it between streams. I'm gonna have to nap at some point during the day today. And eat more food apparently. I have to eat. And so like I'm gonna stream this evening, I think. So I think I'm gonna get it switched out between the streams. Yeah, oh, it never bothered me until last night. I could switch it off in Leatrix. Set weather density. It didn't do anything. Oh yeah, I'd have to do the ambient sounds, which I don't. It's not really looking at it that's bothering me. It's the ambient sound of it, but I don't want to take away all my ambient sounds. I wish I had a slider last night that I could have like stopped some of the rain from coming into the house. That would have been super useful. Yeah, looking at the level, and we'll have a lot of stuff to do in Duratar. Maybe tonight. We might be able to do it tonight, depending on a couple of things. Oh, the cool thing is, yeah, we probably can do it tonight because we don't have to have all the quests. I don't have to worry about having every single quest because I'll probably want to do it a couple of times over like subsequent days. I know we have the 24-hour lockout, so we can't do it back to back. But like if I don't have all the quests the first time, that would probably be okay. Because I'm gonna let it rain, and I'm just gonna have to get over it. I'm just gonna have to get through it. Because I'd like to be able to enjoy the weather in the game, because you know, the game is the game and it's not real life. So my brain needs to now like distinguish. My brain needs to distinguish now between reality and not reality. Whitney, you don't want all the rain that we had last night here, though. My whole street flooded. I was standing outside in my street with the water up to the middle of my thighs. And a couple of cars got stuck, and then by the time we were done helping with that, like, parts of our basement had flooded. So you don't want that much rain. A little bit of rain would probably be good. We got too much rain, and the problem was we got it way too quickly. We got it way too quickly. You're on the 3rd floor, yeah. Yeah, I remember apartment life. I remember apartment life in Kansas City, just like, okay, hey, if anything's gonna happen with the flood or water, it's not gonna affect me way up here. That was definitely a benefit. Just not having a basement at all would be like a huge benefit. Not having a space dug into the earth that you have to worry about, like leakage. The good thing about the rain coming through, the only good thing is that it brought the cool front through, so we're not at 90 degrees anymore, and there's not a ton of humidity, so we're finally at like a normal temperature for where we're at. So that was the only positive thing about what happened, is that it brought the front through. You don't have basements in Georgia? I don't think anywhere should have basements. I'm totally over it. I've had lots of basements in my life. I've never had a basement that didn't leak at least a little bit. My parents' basement growing up, they tried to do things to like stop the leak, fix the leak, and like nothing ever like fully worked. Even having people come out, like professionals, they came and like they drill holes in the wall and like put things in the wall to like drain away the water. Like nothing ever really fully worked. It's like, it feels like when you have a leaky basement, it's always going to be a leaky basement. And unless it's like brand new construction, like most basements here, they leak. I do have the router in the basement, Dustin, but it's not on the ground. It's all off the ground. Yeah, I didn't have any like electronics or like power outlet stuff like on or near the ground, thankfully. And since it's only a half-finished basement, like the floor is concrete, and most of the walls are concrete, so there wasn't a lot of stuff to get like damaged or destroyed. We had some rugs that are gonna have to like dry out now, and they're gonna have to be like steam clean, like some big throw rugs that we had down. Primarily just the one that was in my office. My office area had the most standing water. As far as like inches of standing water at a time, my office area was the worst because it's in the corner where like there's a crack in the foundation. And yeah, most of the water came in here. What I need is a sub-basement swimming pool. Yeah, like right. If I can like super dig out a part of the basement to intentionally be water so that when it leaks it just goes into that area. That area would probably have to be the area that I'm in now though. This area seemed to be like the area that quickly gained water the fastest. Dig it out. I'll dig it out like, you know, another foot into the ground. We'll jackhammer the concrete, and then when it fills up with water, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I probably should just drill like a giant drain. Just drill like a giant drain in the middle of my office room. That would be helpful. Mike, you got a high of 109 today? Oh, Jesus, brother. That's terrible. Eventually it'll end, right? I mean, I guess depending on what part of the country you're in, maybe it doesn't end. Maybe it just keeps going. Alright, I am still working on objectives here. Do I need the guy inside? I do need this guy. I did not... I was like avoiding him. I didn't realize we needed him. Captain Perrine. Okay, we'll get him soon. It looks like that guy's going to stand in there and try to get him this time around. The middle of September for you? Yeah, that's kind of how it was also like in Missouri. By like the middle or end of September, you would start to see like highs in the 70s. And in the middle of September, my highs in Michigan will be in like the 60s. Or at least they should be, and they have been during other years. This year just seems especially hot everywhere. The general consensus seems to be that it's been a really hot year. I think lots of places set multiple records for heat. Group up? What's that? What's this grouping up you speak of? we can't group up? Oh wait, yeah, we can. I will tell you guys this. I have not grouped up yet. I have not grouped up yet. This guy did not want my group up. And so since he doesn't want to group up with me, I will just take this guy. We'll take him away from here. Yeah, he did not. You see, I tried to group up and he did not want it. So, I don't know. The first time I try to group up and like the guy doesn't take the invite. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to make of that. Oh, look at this. Captain Perrine is on the he's on the 10-second timer that I talked about last night. Remember when I kept saying that all the guys should have a 10-second timer? All the name guys should respawn in 10 seconds. That's what Captain Perrine just did. Is somebody out there at Blizzard listening? Is somebody at Blizzard listening right now? Yeah, we did start the guild. Yep, we are gilded. HC Ramblers. Oh, and that means where do I have to go to enable the death announcements? Is that's in my chat tabs, right? Settings. Is it just a like a system message? Oh, guild death. I'm just not looking at all. Guild deaths. Okay. Okay, none of you guys die, okay? None of you guys die. $80 degrees on Christmas, Whitney. That's blasphemous. Absolutely blasphemous. Alright, we got everything we need here. It's time to skedaddle. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, we won't talk about any characters that have already died. Yeah, whatever you're on now, don't let it die. What's done is done. Yeah, we can only move forward. Right now I have it set so that only myself and officers can invite, and we only have 3 officers right now, so I might eventually need more officers. I don't know if I want to like open up invites for anybody to invite. I'd like to meet most people who we're inviting like through the stream, like through chat. And I don't really want to invite like too many randoms who are not hanging out with us, if that makes sense. I want to invite people who are hanging out. So I don't know if I'm going to open up invites for everybody to be able to do. Steven, I think I'm going to be on this evening. But a few of us, Clint, Alex, Johnny, right now. are the only officers. And I'll probably have more officers eventually. I just need to like look through and see who's who and check out the notes section and get that straightened out. There you go, Ghost Lore. Gotcha. Alright, turn this one in. East Coast this evening. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're in West Coast, it'd be like afternoon time. Like for me right now, it's almost 2 o'clock. It's 1:46 p.m. and I'll probably get on sometime in the evening hours, 5, 6, 7-ish my time. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to go take a nap. Thank you guys for being here. It's been a good morning in the sense that like without you guys, without being able to hang out, I don't know what I would have done with myself except been like totally miserable. So I appreciate you guys being here. It's been good. I am going to nap and take care of some things around the house, and then I'm going to be trying to get back on here sometime this evening. I will schedule the stream as soon as I have like a more narrow time frame for when I'm going to do that. So yeah, thank you guys again. As always, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And stay alive in this world too. And we'll see you next time.